At the foot of the Colombian Andes lies the beautiful and bewitching town of Cota, a small town whose story stretches across millennia. More than 12,000 years ago, during the Ice Age, early settlers hunted mastodons and left behind pictograms, carvings, and traces of ritual spaces on what was once the shoreline of the ancient Lake Humboldt. These were some of the first human footsteps in South America. Thousands of years later, this land became part of the territory of the Herrera people, and then the Great Mhuyska Confederation, a remarkable civilization of astronomers, farmers, and gold workers who flourished on the Bogotá Savanna. They built sacred sites, mapped the stars, and laid the foundations of a culture that endured until the Spanish conquest in the 16th century. In colonial times, Cota grew into a small agricultural settlement, blending European and indigenous traditions, but much of its ancient history remains buried and unexplored. Beneath its fields, caves, and riverbanks, and hidden in the lush mountain valleys, lies evidence of Ice Age hunters, Mhuyska shrines, and forgotten chapters of Colombia's earliest history. Today, Cota is more than just a modern town. It is an open gateway to untouched archaeological possibilities, holding secrets that could transform our understanding of human life in the Andes. In this second part of our archaeological explorations in Cota, Colombia, we return to uncover new secrets of the Bogotá Savanna, building on our earlier discoveries of previously undocumented Mhuyska pictograms. We now return to La Cueva de los Zorros, a mysterious mountain site linked to ancient human presence in the Andes. Join us as we explore La Cueva de los Zorros and uncover the hidden secrets of Cota.
Hi, this is Jay and you're watching Explore Colombia. Today we are back in La Cueva del Zorro. We're going to go up the other side of this mountain and explore. So I'm just about to go into this forest behind me, hoping to find some caves and some tunnels. Now this is becoming a very steep climb. I wonder how much further there is to go here until we can reach the rocky outcrop. Let's hope it's not too much further. So I've made it to the very first rocky outcrop coming up this side of the mountain. I'm gonna get in and explore. Well, this is the first rocky outcrop that I've come across. I can really see no signs of pictograms, but this could quite easily have served as a shelter for hunters and gatherers. So I've come across another rocky outcrop here. I'm going to go in here and see what we can find. And I think here we found the first pictogram of the day. Look at that. It's a red diamond shape left here on the rocks. Fantastic. As you can see, this path is not very well used. Very few people come through here. And we can just see this smaller mountain here in front, which is now gradually being enshrouded in a thick white mist. Rain's not far away. Look at that. So here, I've come across the first cave of the day. Now, who knows what's inside this, but I imagine it holds secrets. Let's get inside and see what we can find. Well, unfortunately, the drop going down into there, not worth the risk. Look at that. That's a good 10-meter drop down that side. So I found a descent here that goes down into another cave. This looks much more accessible than the last one. So I'm going to go down, take a look, see what we can find. So here I am in this cave. I'm going to have a quick look round and see if we can find any pictograms in here and any evidence of human occupation. Well, this looks very ominous. Let's get in here and see what we can find. Now this, without a question of a doubt, would have served as a rock shelter. That's quite a deep cave as well. And I'm going to get in here and explore and see if we can find any pictograms. Well, there's no visible pictograms inside here, but it definitely looks like a prime site that would have been used as human occupation all those thousands of years ago. I mean, this most definitely could have also been used for human occupation. It does look like a perfect site. I'm at a height now, 2,800 meters, and this is very hard to breathe. I'm literally ripping the air out of my lungs. I'm going to take a little rest. Now these are some lovely plants, but these are not very friendly on the hands. Look at the size of these thorns there. This is why we always wear gloves in the mountain. Well, here I am, almost at the top of the mountain, 2,850 meters above sea level. And this is the view we have of the Savanna de Bogotá, which thousands of years ago would have been the ancient Lake Humboldt. We are stood, would have been the shoreline, looking down over it.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.